What's happening? Wait, what's going on here? Let's do it again. Hey, what's going on, people? What's happening? This is not going to be a long stream. This is going to be just a little short YouTube Entertainer of the Month stream. I am not going live tonight with drinking beers and checking tapes like our usual agenda because our good friend the captain is busy having a horror expo this weekend. So we're not going live tonight. I thought I'd just jump on here and you know, hang out for a minute, maybe show off a couple tapes. I don't know why my screen looks like shit. But some more good news. That'll be gone soon. I'll should have my video store back open. Um, I don't know how. I don't like how my mic's set up or nothing. This is all getting on my nerves. But anyway, yeah, my video store should be open by the middle of next month, the latest, hopefully. So I have been nominated. I was not nominated. Oh, I was nominated. Now I've won YouTube Entertainer of the Month. My good buddy Matthew Binney in Australia nominated me and had a bunch of lovely people reach out and vote for me. He made a post of it, but he hasn't made the actual winning video yet. But the post is made. I shared it on my community tab. I am, in fact, the winner. I gotta thank a bunch of good people in the horror community for going out and voting for me. I appreciate that. I guess I won because I'm probably the only one that like advertised myself and had an actual little bit of a campaign, if you will. What's happening, Josh? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Master of the 80s. What's happening, man? Thanks, Pat. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, these nuts. Yeah, sounds great. Sounds great. He only wrote it twice in the chat. I saw it the first time too, so thanks for that. Oh, good evening, Sean Blue Digital. I am the YouTube Entertainer of the Month. It's fun, it's fun. It's all good. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that, buddy. my dog's like is behind the video store chasing that alien over here. That alien over there, trying to piss on him. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I know it's you, Spencer. Yeah. So I'm just having some beers. I have a couple tapes to show. I got some new acquisitions. I was going to show you these nuts. I didn't get to these nuts yet. Anyways, what else am I going to talk about? Yeah, so everybody who voted for me over there, thank you very much. Appreciate that. It's a bit weird because it's the end of September, and I think I'm supposed to win at the beginning of September, so that I'm the YouTube Entertainer for September. But I think they were behind in schedule or whatever. So yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to catch up on that unless you skip a month, I guess. I think that's what happened was that it kind of like almost skipped a month because there weren't too many people aware of what was happening. And then by the time somebody paid attention, it was like a month later. So it is like what not the if it's not the last day, it's one of the last days. I'm retired, so I don't know what day it is, but of the month, so I don't have much of a reign. I don't have much of a reign, I guess, unless I reign through October and then at the end of October someone else wins. Well, I don't know how to fix it, but this was a YouTube Entertainer of the Month. I think was, for those of you who are wondering, I think was started by Nanette, our good friend Nanette over at and Jack. I don't know. I can't remember what her channel's called at the moment. I think it's Nanette Switching Hour Showcase Festival Fiesta Siesta, something like that. I can't remember. I don't have the greatest memory, but yeah, she started this, and then a bunch of dudes over in the UK won it, and then I was nominated for September, and I was the only North American in that nomination. So I brought it back over here on this side of the water. If anybody gives a shit, we snatched it back. I was the first winner of Gareth from Video Tasties. He started non-horror YouTuber of the month, and since I was like the only person paying attention, I swooped in, got a couple of people to vote for me, and then I won that. So I don't think he got any other votes, but I snuck in and I won that too. So this is like my second title, and hopefully I can win. Well, I mean, if I get nominated, the nomination really means more than like the voting, because I mean people got to get up and go out of their way to vote, right? Which is not, not a lot of people really give a shit. So if you campaign like I did and go, and like guilt trip your friends into going and voting for you, then you'll probably win. So it's like I'm putting it on the other channels to just to like showcase themselves to win. But I mean, if you're just going to sit back, and if I just sat back and didn't say anything, I probably wouldn't have won this. So anyway, whatever. I don't back down when I'm in a competition, man. I come to win. You know what I'm saying? Also, I want to say that a couple other, the channels that were nominated, and especially for a lot of the other, because these things were created to spread awareness for smaller channels, right? Small little shitty channels like mine who don't grow, and yeah. So when you see people being nominated and winners would have over 1,000 subscribers and stuff like that, it's not what it was for. But I mean, hey, it's everybody's included. But anyways, that's not what it was for. It's for to spread awareness. So let's be aware, people. People, like my buddy Matt would say. Where you at, Matt? I know it's like I have no idea what time. Let's check out exactly what time it is in Australia. What time is it in Australia?
The time in Canberra, ACT, Australia is 8:19 a.m. on Saturday.
Oh, that's not too early. What you doing at 8 o'clock in the morning, Matt? So anyway, yeah. Here we are. Drinking beers. Well, I'm having a couple of beers, and I'm going to show some tapes in a minute. Greetings and salutations. It is I. Well, it's not I. It is he, Professor Macabro. Thanks for stopping by, my man. Yeah, that's me, man. I'm killing it. I'm killing it, boy. Yeah. Oh, jeez. It's all for fun, eh? I go out on my community tab. There's also the non horror YouTuber right now is being determined. That's up for grabs. So you check out my community tab. You'll find that there. I know there's a few other ones. I don't know what's happening with them because it's hard to keep track of them all. Horror YouTuber, non-horror YouTuber, entertainer, YouTube entertainer. If I'm not mistaken, I think Jason from Backtrack Cinema started like a movie reviewer. There might even be another one. So lots of contests to win out there for new channels, and that's what it's about, right? Spreading awareness for new channels. I wish that I could not win these awards. That would mean that I had over 1,000 subs, which would be great. But I do not. I mean, I don't got 0 subs, but I find the subs they've been I don't know. I think YouTube might have put me on the back burner or something like that because I was steadily going up, slowly but surely on the upward direction. And now it's like for the past while, it's been kind of like going up 3 and then going back down 3 and then going up 3 and then going back down 3, but never really going up. So, but I got yes. I hope you're feeling better, Professor. I heard some of your videos, man. It sounded kind of raspy on there. Sounded still cool though. If you're feeling up to making the videos, make the videos. I hope you feel better soon though. Oh, the Bard, eh? The Bard going to sing about the old kid, about Rob's vintage video? No way. Thank you, Josh. And you'll be sure that I'm going to nominate. Well, I can't nominate you because you're over 1,000 too, if I'm not mistaken. You're killing it. You got pretty good subs, eh? Let me check it out here. This fast. While I'm shooting the shit, or you can tell me, I guess, if you get to it. Well, you must know better than I do, but I'm pretty sure you're up there. Of course, it's going to take me forever to find it. And I'll probably give up. There you go. He's over 1,300 subs. Nice. Good job, bro. I was at like 286 or something like that, and then now I'm like 284. Every time I do something like that, some kind of like sub push video or live stream or something like that, I get like maybe 1 or 2 subs, and then they disappear. Hey, Katie, what's happening? I'm assuming my video and my audio is okay. What the hell is now? My computer is doing shit all on its own, and that's not good. Why is it doing this? Why is this? Huh? Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Got to make a massive push for you, Echo, and myself to get more. Yes, the 3 of us are around. We hovering around the same amount. Me, you, and Echo. We should join together and make a mega group, a mega channel. And even if we all go together, we'll still. I think if we get together, the 3 of us together, we might hit 1,000 subs. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Thanks for voting for me. You're one of those nice people that voted for me. Oh, that's very nice of you. I appreciate that. And I don't want it to make it sound like I'm, begging for subs, something like that, or down on myself for subs, because I don't want fake subs. I don't want, if 100 of my subs stood up tomorrow and said, I don't really like this channel, and they unsubscribed, I'd be okay with that, because I only want people who like who like the channel to subscribe, like I guess like everybody else, unless you want just numbers for whatever reason. I want people to sub because they like what they see, I guess. Get some drunken tattooed guy with his unruly friends talking about VHS tapes. I mean, what that sounds like the best channel. Like I don't know what the problem is. Hey, Planet Hex, thanks for stopping by, buddy, and thank you very much. Yeah, like who wouldn't want to watch a channel like that? I got a captain of a pirate ship that hangs out with me. VHS Mikey, who doesn't love VHS Mikey? The dude's gold, My buddy Gareth, who got me on the map, got a homie over there on the other side of the pond. I spread out I anchored down myself pretty good. Should be blowing this sub shit out the water, but I mean, I guess it takes time, right? Look at my man Anthony at 946 subs. He growing like oh, I don't want to swear too much there. YouTube come and slap me and put me even more on the back burner. Hey Jay, what's happening, bud? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. All hail the Odd Squad. Yes, awesome. That's nice. Look at that, man. Somebody else using the Odd Squad. See, when you hear other people bring up things like that, it's pretty cool. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Can you win enter YouTube better? Yes, you can. You know why? Because you are under 1,000 subs, my man, and you will be one of my nominations. When I make a nomination video, you will be one of my nominations. Big Anthony, Big Tony supports everybody. That's right. He's on his way to 1K. So if you stay, well, I don't know. You might be 1K by that time. You might be 1K, my man, and I hope you are. Yeah, congratulations. So yeah, if you're still below 1,000, I'll shout you out for sure. I'll nominate you. You're more than welcome, my man. Is he under 100K? Under 1K? I think he might have hit 1K recently. I think I nominated him. Actually, I nominated Mikey when I won non-horror YouTuber. And yeah, where's Mikey at? Here he is. Yeah, he's at 101. He's at 1.01. He's made it. And Mikey should be way over that, of course. Yeah, I nominated him for one of the last ones. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Congrats, good job, man. Thank you, Pokeball man. Appreciate that. No problem. He just made it. He just got there recently, obviously. Yes, I agree with you. Luckily enough for us, for me anyways, he slums it and hangs it up with me. But all my buddies got, all my YouTube friends got pretty good sub count. I mean, we're not huge channels by any way, of course, but wicked. Yeah, but I'm out of my gang anyway. Out of the odd squad, I'm the low dude, man. I'm like in my 200s. Mikey's at 1,000. Captain Adams Captain Adams should have millions of subs. I don't know why. I don't understand what that guy did to piss off the YouTube gods or whatever, man. But he's over 1,000 for sure. Gareth. So yeah, I'm the low baller. Is that what I meant to say? Low baller? I don't know about that. Low subber? I mean, I show the most subs on my channel. Nobody got better looking subs than me, like actual subs. But yeah, anyway. So, you want to see a tape? Yeah, me too, man. And sometimes I think it's me. Sometimes I think it's going to be me, but no. I mean, I'm talking too much. Or I guess it could be a lot of people. Everybody feels the same way sooner or later when it comes to like attention or recognition or success and all these kind of things that come along with trying to be a YouTuber or whatever. I'm trying to make a living out of this, people. No, I'm joking. So I'm joking, but I'm not. If I am, I'm doing a terrible job at it. I'll tell you that right now. Doing a terrible job at it. So let's show some tapes here. Thank you to everybody who voted for me. For all the other people that I support and follow that don't even know what I'm talking about and don't give a shit, then I'm obviously not saying thank you to you. Yeah, man. When you start rolling high, like he's a high roller, man. Video tasties, come on. Well, I don't know, but you got a decent count. Yeah, I know you're over 1,000 too, man. I don't know what the G man's talking about there, because I know Jay got some. If he's hanging with me, then I don't know where he gets off saying anything like that to anybody else, because he can't be slumming it with me and be talking like that. But you never know. Look, 1.6. You're on your way to 2. You know, you guys are big dogs, man. You guys are big dogs. People like. Well, I was going to say something, but I decided not to. I retract that. Yeah, I think it's funny. I like your humor, Jay. And you know, Gareth, he needs sometimes. You know, he's a bit mouthy sometimes. You know what I mean? I never seen such a calm dude have so many nemesis going on. You know, and nemesis, all of them. So you know, you gotta throw jabs at him. Plus, he's a big dog, so you throw jabs at him whenever you got to. Like, I mean, he's my homie and all, but comes with the territory. Wait, man, listen. I'll copy anything Jim Carrey does. That's you know, he's done pretty good. Yeah, yeah. One day when I grow that large, it'll be huge. We'll be huge, man. Eventually. No, yes, that's 100% accurate. Garrus on top of that shit all day, every day, man. That's for sure. He deserves. I'll be honest with you. He deserves more subs than he has, and I don't say that about a lot of channels, but and so do you, my friend. Your show is very good too, man. You make hilarious videos. I'm not surprised why your channel is doing good, and uh, you know, good broadcasting, quality broadcasting, as the captain and I like to say. Jay, man, check out Jay's channel. Funny, funny, good stuff. Yeah, and he's been very good to a lot of people. That's right. That's why I got his back always. He's the one that started. He's the first person to bring me into this world, man. Like I say this all the time. There's 3 people. Well, I guess it's not hard to figure out, but there's 3 people that are responsible for me being here, and they happen to be all in the Odd Squad. No, seriously, man, you got a good channel. You have an actual. I don't want to insult anybody. I got to watch how I speak and stuff like that. But you have an actual show. You have a great channel. Your show is good. It's better than good. It's hilarious. I love watching your videos. And yeah, man, you know. And I'm not trying to shit on anybody else's, you know, content. Everybody's doing what they want to do, and that's the main thing. Do what you want to do and make yourself happy, right? That's first and foremost. It's just that some broadcasting is not as viewer friendly as other broadcasting. Does that work? Thank you, Hobbs. Appreciate that. Yes, he's really fond of Gareth. Really nice guy, Gareth. Yeah, man. I say this all the time. It's a joke that we have between each other. I'm like, how you're like one of the nicest guys I've ever met. How do you have so many Nemesis? Why are you selling T-shirts that say Nemesis on it? Like the dude has so many. I mean, it's all joking. Obviously, they all love him, but I mean, I guess that's part of the joke. I didn't say that, Jay, but that's I'm not going to say I didn't mean that. I'm not going to say I did, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that's why you got to start that way, man. Because there's no point. Well, I mean, I guess there is a point if you're going to fake it to make it. But I mean, if you're faking it to make it, you're not going to enjoy doing it. So it's the whole point to start doing it anyway, right? Be yourself. Do what you want to do. And if people like it, then people like it. If people don't like it, people don't like it. That's the way she goes. Way she goes, bud. My show. I'd be honest with you. The things that I do on my channel are just, the reflections of things that I'd like to see. You know, I got when I started watching Captain Adams VHS pirate ship is one of the best made shows on broadcasting on YouTube. I mean, I watch not regularly, but I watch videos of like channels that got like crazy amount of subs, and they don't even come close to the man's content sometimes. So yeah, that's right. Haters come and go. That's why you just be true to yourself and your channel, and you know, and if people don't like it, then they just don't like it. What? Professor was called cringe one time. Professor, if I heard someone call you cringe, if they were in arm's length of me, they would get slapped. I'm just telling you right now. Thank you, Hobbs. Appreciate that, man. I still can't believe that makes me angry. Called cringe. Call my man Professor Cringe. I'll tell you that right now. Not on my channel. The captain is having a Halloween expo, Hagerstown, Maryland. If you're anywhere near that, go check it out. Pay my man some attention. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Cringe? Are you kidding me or what? Are those kind of people? I know people like that because we spoke about this kind of people on my stream, on our stream before, and drinking beers and checking tapes. I don't know if anybody remembers. What did the hand say to the face? Slap! Exactly. I mentioned a dude who doesn't like jokes. Somebody told me I don't like jokes. I tried to tell him a joke and he cut me off and told me he doesn't like jokes. So I mean, if there are people that can say that in the world, there might be people. There must be people that say Professor Macabre is cringe. But were they on some kind of substance at the time? Maybe is that possible? Yeah, man, and that's another thing I was going to say before. Especially if you've been, I haven't been, like I'm running my mouth, but I haven't really been on YouTube that long. I think, I mean, I've had my channel open. I used to have music. I had a band, my own band, and shit like that before. And I had a couple songs on my YouTube channel under another name, and it just sat there. And then I didn't for the longest time. I didn't do nothing with it. And then once I started like Rob's Vintage Video on Facebook first, and then once I started branching out and stuff like that, I changed my YouTube channels. But the Rob's Vintage Video only started like if I'm not mistaken, it was like maybe last Christmas or something like that. I think my first video was like last December or January or something like that. So I mean I haven't been here that long, so I could be running my mouth prematurely. But if you've been like yourself, man, you got a quality channel too, man. You got a lot of good content on there, and if you've been doing it for a good amount of time, and you got those 348 subs, those are all people that like your channel. You know what I mean? And that's right. Nobody messes with the professor. Man, I'm not kidding you. His name was Nuge. His name was Nuge. That I don't know. I don't know if that's his. I mean, obviously, it's not his full name, but they called him Nuge, and he didn't like jokes. And let's just say I didn't talk to the dude much after that. Yeah, man, Pana Hex. He's got a good channel. He's got all kinds of retro fun on it over there. VHS tapes, and I got to be honest with everybody. Like that's what I look for. That's what I'm into. I mean, I know most people are, showcasing 4Ks and Blu-rays and DVDs and all that stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with physical media. I'm a physical media guy. I support all that stuff. But the things that stand out to me as a fan is VHS stuff, and he's got a great channel. No, actually, I don't. My intro music is my buddy's band. If you look here on the side of my store over here on the wall, it's a movie band poster there. It's Danny Rebel and the KGB. That's a band my good friend is in, and they let me use their music for my intro. What I do use, or I'm going to use some of my music in some videos I have coming up. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I got some new content coming out. I got the Static Realm. If anybody's been paying attention to my channel, I've been talking about the Static Realm, and I'm getting ready to put that out. And that is basically like skit comedy that I'm doing all by myself. It's kind of like well, my kind of like homage to SCTV and Saturday Night Live kind of things like that. I always loved that kind of stuff, and I kind of I like to look at my channel a little bit like a channel. So I'll try to change up some of the content I put. Pull some kind of weird Al UHF shit out of my ass, and the Static Realm is some broadcasting that I've done, and it's got I don't know 5 different shows involved in it, and I don't want to talk too much about it. I'd rather just drop it and have everybody and see the reactions. But yeah, I got some stuff coming. We gotta go like at the end of Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. Track down those trolls. Are you so and so and such and such? Yeah. Did you say yeah? And then we whip his ass. I've been on here for years now and still haven't hit 1K subs, but I've gone past the point of caring as long as I'm having fun. And yeah, well, all I'm bothered about now. Yeah, man. That's all can't look at it like I'm just doing this for that because, like I've just said about 100 times, there's so many good channels with with low sub count, and it's like you try to make sense of it, but it's almost impossible. Give me a second here. I'm sorry about that. I got to pick up my father at the airport at like 1 a.m, and no, I'm not driving. My lovely fiance will be driving, and yeah, I'm just along for the ride. Don't stop me. It's Friday, man. It's Friday. It's drinking beers and checking tapes. Not an official episode because I I like to make sure I have my partners with me, at least one of them, to make it an official episode. So I'm just shooting the shit. Let's see what else we got going here. There you go. Professor's out to support people. Good dude. There you go. Sorry. Look at that, man. Look at everybody reaching out and following people and meeting people and shit. Ain't that good stuff? Oh, there's Mayan. Hey, Mayan. Thank you for voting for me. One of the few people in that community that voted for me. I appreciate that. We're just having a beverage, an adult beverage, and about to look at some VHS tapes, shooting the shit, ranting, all this kind of stuff, puffing on some electronic herbals. Yeah, there's a couple of communities. I guess for me, they kind of bleed into each other. I don't know if I'm part of the horror community, if that's what you want to call it, or all. But Mayan seems to be a part of now. Even though I hang out there a lot, but I I've been when I first started streaming, I was hanging out a lot and doing live streams with my man Echo and Nan and and Wes Ice Lord, and that's why those people are near and dear to me. So let's see what else we got here. Sorry if I'm rambling or I'm reading and talking at the same time. Poultry guys, goodness, I missed that too. Being the East Coast time, I miss a lot of streams because I'm like passed out. Even though I should be up, I could be up, and I used to be up. I don't know. Thank you, Mayan. I appreciate that so much. And she is still very traumatized after that movie, as you should be. You should be. I'm going to show us a couple of VHS tapes here eventually. Well, thank you very much for that, Professor. That's very nice of you to say. I'm not sure if everybody feels that way, but that's very nice to hear. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, Professor Macabro's channel is one of those gems out there that hasn't been discovered by a lot of people because creative as if you like creativity, man, that's all it is. It's busting at the seams over there at Professor Macabro's channel with creativity and some funny good shit. You're gonna like that. Oh, there he is. There's the man. Big Matt's here. Good morning, brother. Thanks for stopping by. This is my homie Matt who nominated me for a YouTube Entertainer. Matthew has the one and only, and if there's any others, we don't give a shit, but the one and only video store gym in Australia. I mean, like, who doesn't want to go pump iron and watch Pumping Iron on VHS? You can't do that nowhere else, except for my big Matt's place. Oh, look at that! Thank you, Carrie. Thank you for popping in from work. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I didn't check the video in the past while because I'm pretty sure, like, I had a lot of people. The last time I looked, I had a few people that a few more people than everybody else that went and voted for me. So I kind of had a feeling. It's I don't know. They're voting communities. I don't know. The VHS community, the horror community, the physical media community, the good dude community, the beer drinking community, the movie fan community. That's definitely one of them. Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. And I'm not saying your name because I'm drinking beers, and I'm probably gonna Hyderabad, and I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm very well. How are you? Yeah, it's late. I know it's late over there. Got a gig to play tomorrow. Wicked, man. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Go and check out Planet Hex. Very, very, very good content. What else we got going on here? Oh, the Master of the 80s just subbed back to Professor. You got to sub the Professor. You are not whole if you are not subbed to the Professor. This community is so many things, but more so the support is unreal. Yeah. Yeah, there's yeah, I'm biting my tongue a lot of times, like as we all should. And yes, there is some very good support amongst people in these communities. I will agree to that. That's right. The only video store gym in Australia. When I go to Australia, I haven't been to Australia, but when I do uh, vacation to Australia, cheers, brother. I'm definitely stopping by Matt's house. You know, one day or another, you're gonna see a video of me and Matt hanging out, him lifting weights, me drinking beer, and both of us watching videotapes. Wouldn't that be a great video? Ollie from Canada, Australia, two dudes hanging out. That'd be all right. I have a friend who just went to Australia. His grandson was born in Australia recently. So I have a good friend who I consider a brother whose grandson is Australian. So okay, let me show a tape here. I'm going to show a tape. I bought this tape. That's good, man. Shit, I'm not eating. We're gonna go. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into that right now. I'm gonna show the tape. I bought this tape to do a watch party with our buddy Gareth, and it wasn't a confirmed watch party. We had just like he gave me. We were talking about stuff, and he had a couple options, and this movie was in there. I did not pick this movie as my initial pick. I think I picked Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's the last watch party we did, I think. But just in case we were going to do this, I bought this, and I bought it. It was a brand new, sealed too. It was sealed. So this tape had never been taken out, never been watched. I bought it for the live stream, and then he just we didn't have the live stream. And like Jay said, he's a he's a big. I don't belong on this channel because I'm low content and low sub count, and I got one watch party with him, and it was Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and I couldn't make Fletch happen, but that was Fletch I got for that. I'm of course kidding. Yeah, man, I love Fletch too. I love Chevy. A lot of people don't like Chevy Chase, but I love Chevy Chase, man. Love Chevy Chase. Let's see what else we got here. So I recently showed this cassette tape. Yeah, the sequel's not bad too. It's not as good as the first one, but you're talking to the wrong dude because I like a lot of things that a lot of people don't like. It seems. Yeah, it's almost the same as the first one, but that's what I'm saying. It's not as good as the first one because it's already been done. But I found She Devil on audio cassette. I found the soundtrack to this on audio cassette. I showed that on one of our Friday streams a couple weeks ago, I think. Roseanne Barr, Meryl Streep, a nice Orion, nice tape too, black and red. That's a rebound. Yeah, this was pretty cool too. Beer break. Anybody like She Devil? I can't imagine there's too many fans because Roseanne Barr is an acquired taste. I have no idea, man. You're asking the wrong dude. DVDs are not my forte. I had to sneeze. Yeah, I don't know if it's been on DVD or not. I do not have that information, but yeah, She Devil, man. It's not that bad of a movie. It's a little. I rewatched it just the other night. It's a little long winded. You can probably cut a bit out of it, but it's Roseanne Barr, man. Shit, what do you want? Cheers, man. I'm officially out of beer, so I'm going to have to leave you guys shortly and run behind the video store and get. I got a couple beers stashed in the can back there. So you've not seen She Devil? I don't know if you'd like it. I mean, like it's not the greatest film, man. It's a Roseanne Barr film, but it's well, it's, it is what it is. Check it out. And let me know. Yeah, well, but yeah, you can if you're not a Roseanne Barr fan, you would be saying, nah. I like Roseanne. I don't know why. She's just good. She's just a crazy old lady, raunchy lady, man. I don't know. I find that hilarious. I love the Roseanne show, man. Growing up, I don't know about you guys, but I grew up watching the Roseanne show. I love that show. I've seen all those seasons over and over again. I love John Goodman, and I love Roseanne Barr because of that. So I have no problem with Roseanne Barr. There you go. Yeah, that alien's been back there, but he's been standing around, man. Not moving much. So I was freaked out by him at first when he showed up, but Like now, I don't know if he's. I'm wondering to myself if is he waiting because he looks like he's kind of like waiting for me to come over and have a break dance, like a break dance battle with him or something. And I haven't, I haven't broke dance. Is that how you call it? Broke dance? Is that how you say past tense? Break danced or broke dance? I don't know, but I haven't done that since I'm like 10. So chances are he's gonna win. Yeah, he's not one of those people. All right. Well, he might be. Well, he could be. It's not that cold right now, though, so he should be all right. But you never know. Back if it was back in the day, if we were in the 80s right now, then I would show him what's up. I pull out a piece of cardboard right now and like do a backspin in the windmill and all that shit. But I ain't doing that now. You kidding me? Break something. Unless he can fix me up. If he's got some kind of like advanced like shit that fix you up, and I'll break a hip doing the windmill, and he can just fix me back up. I'll try it again. I'll do the worm shit. I used to love doing the worm. I used to jump from the top to and do that. I do that now. My face will eat the ground. I think, anyways. I don't. I'm just not doing that. Too old for that shit. I guess. Didn't think I'd say that, but anyway. Speaking of aliens, this is a good one. Spaced Invaders. Anybody remember this one? This is not 80s. This is like early 90s, I think. Pretty sure it's early 90s, but anyway. I love this movie, man. Yeah, this is probably like 90 maybe? Is it 90? I'm going to have to look. Do 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 do. Why is there no date on here? Pretty sure it's 90. If anybody knows, let me know so I don't have to go through this. No date anywhere. Breaking 3 Alien Boogaloo. That sounds awesome. Here we go. Yeah, 1990. Yes, 90. Right on the line. Are you talking about Spaced Invaders or I don't know? Yeah, 1990. There you go. Plus, it's got a great cover too. Look at that. Looks like a great VHS tape. You walk into the video store. You see that on the shelf. You never seen that movie. You rent it. You're going home with that movie, man. It's old ass too. This is the original. This is a 90, I think. I'm pretty sure of it. It's hard to tell because there's a sticker over the back here. But Earth will never be the same because they're hip and they're hilarious. There's one alien, this dude here with like the Tom Cruise leather jacket on, does like his accent is supposed to be, I think, like a Jack Nicholson kind of like. It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's a good movie. Let's see here. Bear with me. I'm looking at shit. All right. I got a couple more. But I'm gonna see if I can manifest a beer. See my buddy the alien over there. I'm gonna see if I can if I can manifest myself a beer. If I think about it, hard enough, I wonder if I can get a beer somehow. I hope nobody saw me make the hand gesture to the side. I was making it at him. Will he grab me a beer? Stay tuned. Oh man, I wish I could. Force is not strong with this dude. I don't. I guess it's my focus, which would make sense. Um, believe me, I tried, Professor. I'm trying to use the Force like more than more than a natural level. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but I'm right now. I'm mentally manifesting a beer. So with our good buddy over here, Slim, we'll see what we can do. Until then, see what else we got. The show. We were talking about this earlier on somewhere. I think on Gareth's stream, and I watched it. It was not. It was just as good as I remembered. Best of the Best 2. Decent flick. It's a nice tape too. CFP, but I mean, like all these movies, the martial arts is like it's not top shelf. Let's say. Thank you. Look at that, and out of the blue, bing. Yes, his hair is glorious, 100%. And hey, man, I watched this movie. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to say too much about it, but this movie gave me a couple ideas for videos in the future. So, and I think they're going to be hilarious because it's some funny shit. It's good stuff though. And look, we got a beer thanks to Breakdance Charlie over here. He just stands there. I don't know. Let's have a puff. Even the little kid in Best of the Best 2, the kid that plays his son. I don't know. I find him comical. So I watched this the other night too, and it was pretty good. Well, a lot of these movies that I'm revisiting, I haven't seen them in a while, right? So I'm like wondering if I'm gonna feel the same about them and all that stuff, right? So, anyways, Bordello of Blood, Tales from the Crypt. I remember I had fun watching this back in the day, and I had fun watching it just the other night. It's ridiculous, of course, but I mean, it was pretty good. It's pretty good, and it's one of those movies. It's one of those few movies that has Dennis Miller uh, being the lead. So, Bordello of Blood. I enjoyed it. That's a possibility, I suppose. But I mean, there's been a lot of times when there's nobody looking at him, and he's just right back there the next day. So I think he's trying to blend into the background or something. I think he's really just trying to like stay there and still until nobody notices him anymore or something like that. I don't know. There's yeah, that's one thing that's good about that movie is that there's a few babes in that movie. That's what it's about. It's about babes. They just they're the not the nice kind of babes, but big time titty twister from Dust Till Dawn vibes going on happening over there. But it was cool. I enjoyed it, man. Like some of the effects were It's so hard to talk about effects, when it comes to like that, but whether or not they held up or not, I mean, I held up compared to like you try to make someone's tongue push your heart out of your chest or something like that and see how successful you are, Like, and they did that in this movie, and it looked cool enough. I find people are really hard on effects and shit like that these days. I mean, rightfully so, because we're watching TV and it looks like we're looking out the window. But I mean, I don't know. Wow, it's been an hour already. Jesus. I only come on here to shoot the shit and celebrate me being the YouTube Entertainer of the Month. Woo! All right, well, I got a double feature for you up next. These are my last tapes to show for tonight. I made a post of these on Instagram and Facebook, but I picked up Miami Vice, the movie, and part 2, The Prodigal Son. And this is original. Well, they're both original. The year they came out, MCA. This is like 1985 and 86, I think. So this is like an actual 85 from 85. That's why it's a little faded. But it could be in better condition. There's a couple little rip up there, little flap over here missing. Let's see here. There's a green sticker here. That's why you see that. But there's a sticker on it, and there's a little rip up here. But the cover is the cover is intact. Action sticker down on the bottom here. Same thing for the second part 2. This one's in a little bit of a better condition. Not as much rips, but there's a couple at the top. Miami Vice, man. Man, that was the shit. I went to I had some kind of function when I was younger in like elementary school, and my mother got me a white suit. She bought me a white suit from like the Sears catalog, and it was supposed to be like the Miami Vice like Miami Vice style suit. It was white, Sears catalog, for some kind of thing I was doing. I still remember that I was wearing like a pink shirt and my hair was all spiked up and shit. Cool, man. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Man, there was a bunch of people in Miami Vice. And if you're asking me to remember anything, good luck. I can only remember shit I want to remember. People spring up, say, "Hey, remember this?" And I'm like, well, it depends on what it is. If it's in my wheelhouse, but if I gotta like dig for it, I'm like, I'll look it up and let you know. Well, I guess I'll. Well, you know what? I'm gonna cut it short soon there in a minute, but I just wanted to show you. I also found this at the flea market on Sunday. A Back to the Future cassette tape, audio cassette soundtrack. I paid $2 for this, and I'm pretty sure you'd have a hard time trying to find that for $2. Perfect condition, also. Thought I'd show it off. All right, well, I'm going to sign off. Once again, thank you to everybody showing up, Professor and Mayan, and Master of the '80s, and Jay, and Matthew, of course, my buddy Matt, and Planet Hex, and Carrie, and oh man, who else? I don't want to miss anybody, but what do we got here? What do we got? So I know there's other people. Hobbs came by. Josh. I'm covering my mouth like a dummy. Anthony. Katie. Sean. Sean came by and dipped early, but it's showing up at least means a lot. I appreciate that. And yeah, I hope I'm not missing anybody, but if I am, I probably am, and I apologize. But yeah, I'm going to head out. No, let's see here. Thanks, Professor. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate you. Have a good night, Matt. I know it's early for you. I mean, good day, good afternoon. You're approaching afternoon, I think. Thank you, Mayan. I appreciate that. Have a good night, Master of the 80s. Thanks for coming by, man. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time. I don't know when that'll be, but I'll see you when I see you. Later, tapeoids. Yes, end